Let's face it, dealing with acne really sucks. But now there's a new procedure that could turn the tables on zits by sucking them away. Could it be for you? Well, Dr. Batra is back in our procedure room with more on this latest and greatest acne fighting technology. Dr. Batra, take it away.
Thank you. So I'm here with Milena, who has kind of inflammatory and pustular acne. And this is a new device called TheraClear. And what it does is it combines vacuum, like you mentioned, to suction out those pores with broadband light that's meant to kill bacteria and also decrease inflammation. So Milena, I'm going to have you rest here. And the way it works is you actually place the handpiece in contact. And you can see, if you look closely, that it's actually suctioning her skin in there and doing broadband light there. So it's kind of a nice, novel, non-antibiotic way both to suction out the sebum that causes the pores, as well as to kill the bacteria that we know contributes to acne. It's called Propionibacterium acnes. So how does it feel to you, Milena?
A little tingly, but not that bad.
Not that bad, not too hot. So the idea is that you're doing two things. When you suction these pores, you're actually suctioning out the oil that's the food for the bacterium called Propionibacterium acnes, and you're also suctioning out the bacteria itself. In the meantime, the light, the broadband light, is going by a porphyrin pathway and actually killing the bacteria. So you're kind of getting in a 1-2 punch without actual antibiotics.
Do you actually see the sebum that you're extracting? Is there a collecting system in there?
So if we had a really up-close camera, you would actually see little white material, sebum material coming out. So you see it most when we use the small handpiece on the nose. And there's actually kind of a very nice slow motion up-close video from the company that shows you in real time that sebum being suctioned out of the pores.
Does this work on all skin tones, all ethnicities?
Yes, so one thing that's nice about this light source is it's actually safe in any skin type.
And all types of acne?
Well, I would say this is a reasonable device for mild to moderate acne. It does have a handpiece that has a needle that you can use for actual cysts too, and you can actually watch them being sucked out. It's pretty interesting that way, but it's FDA approved for pustular, for comedonal, which are like the whitehead clogged pore type acne, as well as mild to moderate inflammatory acne of any type.
And let's show a few, while you answer this, we're going to show a few before and afters. But
okay.
Does it cause a lot of skin irritation or any irritation?
So it often causes a little bit of redness that's temporary. And you can see, this is actually a really good example. You were actually asking me what you can see once you put the suction. There's a little white kind of sebum that's already extruding from the vacuum here of the device right here on her forehead.
And Dr. Batra, how many treatments?
So this is usually done as a series of 4 to 6 treatments, 1 to 2 weeks apart. And that's where you get the best results. Not yet covered by many forms of insurance, but many doctors will charge anywhere upwards of $150 depending on what else they're doing, whether they're adding in some chemical peels or doing any other adjunctive treatment.
And not a lot of scarring after they heal?
No, so you can see she's a little red, she's a little inflamed. I've actually pretty much covered the face. This little bit of redness is going to subside probably by the end of the day. I would say some patients do flare and get worse before they get better. What did you think, Milena, having had most of it treated at this point? What do you think?
I like it so far. It does not hurt at all. Nothing.
Terrific.
Well, Milena, good luck with those results. Dr. Batra, thank you for sharing that with us.